Life insurance is one of the most popular types of insurance that exists in the United States today. Life insurance basically is a contract written by a life insurance company, and it pays a death benefit if the insured dies. It's to protect your loved ones in case you die early, especially where you are the breadwinner of the family. In addition, there are term life policies, which are strictly a death benefit. There are what are known as whole life policies, and those have not only a provision for death benefits, but also a provision for savings. Lastly, annuities. Those are a type of life insurance, but they are also insurance policies that you pay up front, and typically then you have an annuity that you get over a period of time that you choose. Life insurance claims are frequently denied. Reasons why a life insurance company would deny a life insurance claim would be, for example, there might be a question of whether the insured committed suicide. Another one might be an exclusion for intoxication. If you've had too much to drink and you drive a car into a tree and you kill yourself, you may not be covered in those circumstances. The other area where life insurance claims are denied frequently is because you have a situation where a life insurance policy was lapsed because the insured might have been sick, he might have been dying, might have been in a hospital, and doesn't pay the premium. And the insurance company then, he says, you haven't paid the premium, we're going to cancel and lapse your policy. With respect to life insurance policies, damages differ based on the type of insurance policy there is. If you have a group policy, group life insurance policy through an employer, then a certain set of damages apply that's governed by ERISA, and you're more limited there. With respect to an individual policy that you might get through an insurance agent, then state damages apply. So for example, in California, you have what is known as insurance bad faith. When you have those types of damages where an insurance company acts unreasonably, then you can get whatever, for example, is the death benefit. If they don't pay that, you can get financial distress damages, emotional distress damages. In addition, attorney's fees. And finally, there are punitive damages that are available, and those are potentially available to a claimant, to one of our clients, if the insurance company acted maliciously. If you are a beneficiary and have a question about a life insurance claim or a denied insurance claim, you should call a lawyer, and I would recommend that you call McKinnon Law Group. My experience with the life insurance cases and annuities is very extensive. I've been handling these types of claims for 36 years. 24 of those years, I represented insurance companies in connection with those types of claims. With respect to plaintiff's claims, handling claims where the insurance company has denied life insurance claims, I've been doing those for the last 12 years. I've handled hundreds of those types of claims. What sets our firm apart is one, our attention to detail. We certainly make sure that everything that goes out of this law firm, letters, briefs, legal research, it's all top notch. We have very highly qualified lawyers that work at McKinnon Law Group, and we make sure the work product is fantastic. We're aggressive. We stand out because we are more aggressive than any other law firm out there when it comes to going after insurance companies for denied life insurance claims. In addition, our reputation. We have an exceptional reputation when it comes to life insurance claims and annuities. And mediators tell us across the board that our firm has the best reputation in this field. They are settling cases all the time with insurance companies, and they tell us that McKinnon Law Group gets the best settlements that they see out there in the state of California. That is another reason. In addition, we have fee agreements. We'll take cases on a contingency fee basis. You don't pay us unless we prevail. We also have a provision in our contracts. If we get attorney's fees, which we do often, you might be able to keep all or most of your insurance benefits. When a client communicates with us, either by email or telephone, it is very important for us to get back to them. We understand that they're nervous about their cases, they have questions. We're there to answer those questions, and we do it well and we do it quickly. So I pride myself and my firm on our ability to get back to people. Our standard is to try to get back to everyone within 24 hours of the date of the email or the phone call. Communication is essential between our clients and ourselves, and so we strive to make that a very important part of our representation. We are a small firm, and because we're a small firm, we're agile. we can make sure that we get things done quickly. We don't have levels of regulatory detail to go through with bigger firms. A lot of times, if you have a decision that needs to be made on a case or whether to take a client, it has to go through a panel, it has to go through higher ups at the law firm. I make those decisions, I make them right away. And because I don't have to answer to anyone else, I can take more risks if I need to on behalf of my clients. And that will inure to their benefit because we normally will get a better result. When you hire my firm, I stay involved with your case. I stay involved with every case in your law firm. However, what I do is I will give the case for day-to-day handling to one of my attorneys. However, I'm there all the time. I'm able to answer any questions that you have. I am able to make sure that everything is done well. I supervise all of my cases and all of my attorneys. When you first contact our firm about a life insurance claim or annuity, we'll have a discussion with you about your case. We'll figure out what kind of life insurance claim you have, why it was denied, we'll get the facts. We'll do an initial evaluation there and we'll decide whether or not we want to take your case. If we take your case and we sign you up as a client, we sign a fee agreement, we get the authorizations, and then we get the documents that we need from your employer, if you have an employer-provided life insurance policy, or from the insurance company, or both. And we'll get all the documents we need, including the claim file or what is called the administrative record. Once we get all of that information in, we'll put together an evaluation and we'll have a discussion with our client about where we go from there. We'll answer questions, we'll ask questions, we'll get answers, and we'll provide an action plan of where we go as we continue to pursue either an appeal of this case or a lawsuit of this case. And so the case evaluation process starts from the very beginning and continues all the way through the relationship.